Hello, I'm Tommy Herbert, the Director of Government Affairs here at the Virginia Restaurant, Lodging and Travel Association. VRLTA is the unified statewide voice for the Commonwealth's hotel, lodging, restaurant, and tourism development industries and our supplier partners. One of our core roles as an association is advocacy before Virginia's state and local governments on behalf of industry interests. This year, Virginia's General Assembly met for their regular session between January and March of 2026. Though legislators are still working on this year's budget, most of Virginia's legislative business for the year has already been done in those few short weeks. Virginia's hospitality businesses faced some opportunities and some threats in this year's session. I'd like to highlight three high-profile bills in particular for a moment. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. VRLTA, alongside other business partners affected by the bill, successfully defeated a proposed mandate for predictive scheduling that would have been devastating for demand-sensitive and labor-intensive industries like hotels and restaurants. We are very grateful for our members for turning out in great numbers as part of our digital grassroots push to legislators to stop this bill. VRLTA and our members supported and achieved reform in Virginia ABC's food-to-beverage sales ratio law, a policy you may know colloquially as MBAR, which will create much-needed flexibility for ABC-licensed restaurants, hotels, and more. As food, energy, and labor costs continue to rise, profit margins continue to shrink. Menu prices are higher than consumers will support, but consumers have also found a taste for craft cocktails that are more expensive to produce and necessarily to sell. ABC-licensed restaurants are therefore caught in a vice trying to comply with the requirement that they sell at least 45 cents worth of food for every 55 cents worth of alcohol. These reforms maintain Virginia's long-standing prohibition on bars while letting licensees respond better to modern consumer behavior. VRLTA partnered with the Virginia Retail Alliance and the Virginia Food Industry Association to combat tampering, fraud, and scams surrounding gift card purchases. The U.S. gift card market in 2025 reached $447 billion, a massive value. But organized and fraudulent networks are using more sophisticated methods than ever. By strengthening penalties and establishing specific laws that address card tampering and fraud, VRLTA is helping both consumers and businesses protect themselves from these complex methods of fraud. These are just a few examples of how VRLTA is hard at work advocating for the future of our industries and a bright future for tourism in the Commonwealth. We are working around the calendar to advocate on your behalf and represent you to Virginia state and local governments. You can find more out about VRLTA advocacy at our legislative resources page.